So last night I went through my girl's phone and guess what? I found out she's been cheating on me. She told me every Friday night her and her friends go out on dates, they have fun, they live it up. But me, I never got time because I'm too busy watching Crackdown, and you gotta be down with smoking crack to keep on watching this show, ain't part of that. You ruined my relationships. You drained my bank accounts. We all heard of things of costing an arm and a leg, but what WWE is doing, things are costing an arm, a leg, an artery, a decapitation of your head. You gotta damn near sell your soul to be a part of the WWE universe. Well, somebody call Elon Musk up so he could loan me a rocket to get me out of this hellhole we're calling the WWE Universe. Remember the names of WWE biggest events were larger than life. You had King of the Ring, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, and now ESPN and their $30 a month crap. We're not calling it an app, we're calling it a crap. Because that's exactly what it is, and that's exactly what they're doing to the fans. Way before then, now we got a name, the first show called Wrestlepalooza. I didn't even cover this my last video because I honestly thought it was a joke. I honestly thought there is no way the creative people on WWE has reached this level of stupidity. But on the other hand, maybe Wrestlepalooza is a fitting name because you have to be a loser to keep supporting WWE and TKO after the constant disrespect.
Wrestlepalooza ticket prices are absolutely insane. So this is row 3 on the ramp, seat 3. So it's not seat 1 or 2 where you can hang over the ramp and get amazing footage and all that stuff. And this is early access too. This is a pre-sale. This hasn't even gone live yet. They won $6,000 for this seat right here. I mean, what are we doing here right now? This is insane. And I get it. ESPN, first show, Brock Lesnar, John Cena. But if this is the pricing they're going to end up doing for John Cena, I mean, John Cena's last show is going to be $10,000 for these seats, $20,000 for these seats.
These prices are ridiculous. $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, and you can't even get good seats. Man, people calling me saying, Bobby Monsoon, chill out. At least we're getting Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. It's worth it to who? Man, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. I better hear Michael Jackson singing the national anthem. $4,000, $6,000. I want to see a mixed tag match. Adam and Eve versus Mary and Moses. $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. I better see David and Goliath rematched. What type of crap are they trying to pull? And if that wasn't enough, we got some more good news for you. If you're looking forward to going to WrestleMania 42 and you're one of these rich people who gets the on-location packages, the top one is going for a whopping $70,000. Hey, green shirt guy, are you happy now? The money you contributed to WWE literally could have stopped homelessness in the United States of America. But instead of you actually doing it for a good cause, you're giving it so Paula Vick can have an extra few vacations for the summer. Great. Great, thank you for your contribution. Somebody give him a Nobel Peace Prize. Oh my God, I'm so confused because the math isn't mathing. How is WWE content going down, but the ticket prices are going up? How are the storylines are going down, but the subscriptions are going up? Does WWE really think charging more and more money to the fans is gonna help TKO get out of $3 billion of another subscription? Does WWE really think charging more and more money to the fans is gonna help TKO get out of $3 billion of, oh no, another one? Another one? It ain't gonna help him get out of the $3 billion of debt! This ad is brought to you by Paulavic! Shout out to everybody who hit me up, tapped in, got their early Paulavic t-shirts, but now we got the website, BobbyMonsoon.com. You can hit the website up, get your t-shirt, but act fast. It's a limited stock only. BobbyMonsoon.com. I salute the fans for the support. Thank you. Now, SmackDown started off with Becky Lynch. They're in Dublin, Ireland. The crowd is going crazy for her. The first 10 minutes of SmackDown was cool, if you ask me. Becky Lynch, she comes out as a baby face. They're cheering, putting her over. She switches like that, gets heat from the crowd within a snap of a finger. She says, man, y'all don't deserve to be on TV. Dublin, Ireland, y'all don't deserve WWE. The crowd start booing. This was great work by Becky Lynch to start the show off. First, you got Tiffany Stratton coming out, cutting Becky Lynch off. Then Nia Jax come out. Nia and Becky, they start jumping Tiffany Stratton. Guess who comes to help? Her arch nemesis, Jade Cargill. These two women are supposed to be beefing, but they keep helping each other for absolutely no reason. Jade Cargill comes out, and now we got a tag match. Of course, Nick Aldis comes out and makes a tag match as a main event. It's the same copy and paste storyline every single week.
We got ourselves a banger main event!
Hey, Paulavic! We need to get Wade Barrett drug tested immediately. What are you talking about, banger main event? Shout out Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, Becky Lynch, Jade Cargill. But banger main event is borderline blasphemous. After that, you got Mellow Don't Miz versus the Motor City Super Soakers. Yo, bro, I know all you indie people that love the Motor City Super Soakers, but I'm sorry. What storyline are these dudes a part of that's ever been compelling outside of them winning the tag team championships early on their second or first week when they wasn't supposed to win it? What other storyline they been a part of that we should give the slightest shit about? The Motor City Super Soakers are great in-ring talent, but these dudes are equivalent to a hoagie with no cheese, no lunch meat, no pickles, sweet tots, salt, pepper, mayonnaise. Just a fucking bun! Wrestling in the squared circle. It's almost fall. It's about to start getting cold outside. Put the Super Soakers on a shelf. Now, on the Mellow Miz, I'm not gonna lie, Miz, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Carmelo Hayes, I'm liking he's getting paired up with Miz instead of jobbing to LA Knight and Andrade every week, or whatever storylines Paulavic had for him. This is a good spot for Carmelo Hayes, linking up with Miz, and they got the storyline going where Miz is stealing all the praise after 2 matches. Now next week they got a tag match, number 1 contenders, Street Profits versus Mellow Don't Miz. We all know Street Profits are about to lose. We all know WWE Creative screwed the Street Profits over when they had the titles. They wasn't allowed to defend the titles on not one PLE, but then you got the Wyatt shit who don't even decide to show up the SmackDown, Crackdown, to even show the titles or do anything. They're sitting in someone's basement, putting a little recorder filter on, recording stupid ass videos, not defending the titles, but they get to defend it as SummerSlam? Give me a break, dog. We know you're about to make the Street Profits job the Mellow Don't Miz. Why are we even having this match? Next, you got Piper Niven surprisingly going over Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair, shout out to Charlotte Flair. She looked nice tonight. She was dressed like it was a WrestleMania or something like that, man. So I appreciate all the wrestlers that just go the extra mile with their gear, switching it up, being creative, you know what I mean? But I was surprised that Piper Niven went over on Charlotte Flair. We know that Charlotte Flair is like booked like damn near like Hogan. Piper Niven is booked like the Brooklyn Brawler or somebody. She's always jobbing to somebody. But Piper Niven is one of the best women talents on that SmackDown rosters. Now, this is the one thing that annoyed me, though. Chelsea Green! Chelsea Green is probably the best star you got on your roster. Is she best in ring? No. Is she best on the promos? No. But when you talk about the overall package, she just has it. She has it. It comes together so well. It puts her at the top of the line as far as female stars on SmackDown. Now, you can probably make an argument for Tiffany Stratton, of course, Bianca Belair, but she's injured right now. But man, I love everything Chelsea Green's doing. It's just so frustrating that WWE Creative, man, she had the U.S. title. She started this whole secret Hervis and all, and we can't get nothing compelling with her but her being a stooge, a background dancer to the secret Hervis. It was supposed to be Chelsea Green and the secret Hervis. The past few weeks, I feel like it's been the secret Hervis and Chelsea Green as a side dish. Imagine going to a restaurant and they're giving you steak as the appetizer, and when the entree come out, you get greens and sweet potatoes. It makes no sense. The backwards booking, the dyslexic booking needs to stop. Next, you got Logan Paul and John Cena cutting a promo on each other about absolutely nothing. This was the epitome of mid, dog. Seriously. It's cool to hear John Cena on the mic. He's just so flawless. He's trying his best. Logan Paul is trying his best too, but my God. The storyline is so mid. Logan Paul, you're supposed to be some big social media superstar. Where's the promos getting cut on John Cena? We need more. He did a little bit on his podcast with Ariel Helwani. I'm going to show y'all this. But we need more of that. Take your phone out. Go on Instagram Live. Do something. Now, since the clock is winding down with John Cena and he already got Cody Rhodes out the way, he got Randy Orton out the way, he got a few people out the way on his return. Now, who's left? You know he's doing Brock Lesnar at WrestlePalooza. That's the rumor. He's going to be doing probably Drew McIntyre. I will hope John Cena will give Drew McIntyre one final push. But is he going to fight Gunther last? Is he going to fight Jacob Fatu last? He did R-Truth. Like, John Cena last year should have been focused on putting new talent over. All of the champions within recent memory are over the age of 40 or pushing 40. We have to put some of these young guns in the spotlight to prove what they're gonna do. We're not gonna get John Cena versus Braun Breaker. Are you serious? Like, come on, bro. Like, John Cena retirement tour was wasted. And if you ask me, I wouldn't get mad if John Cena decided to just run it back one more year. Let's get a full year babyface Cena. No Travis Scott. No Rock. None of the hill crap. Let's get a year of John Cena putting new talent over. Next, you got the Street Profits versus the bum line with Solo Sikoa, Bachelor, Jeff Cobb, Hakuna Matata versus the Street Profits and whoever wins advancing. If you listen to the earlier in the video, of course the Street Profits won this match. But this match was just a regular match. And it was cool, you know what I mean? It wasn't nothing too exciting. It wasn't nothing too boring. It was cool. I love seeing Montez Ford work. I love seeing Dawkins work. Y'all know Street Profits, my favorite tag team. During the match, you had an appearance from Jimmy Uso, Sami Zayn, and it's just like, oh my God, the same stuff coming with a black hoodie. How many black hoodies does Jimmy Uso have, bro? Next, you got Drew McIntyre McIntyre cutting a promo he cut last week, then a week before that, then a week before that, then a week before that. The same exact promo from Drew McIntyre every single week. The only difference was you got Randy Orton coming out with his tongue all out before he RKO's him. And yay, we get to sing the Randy Orton song. I have voices in my head and I'm watching SmackDown and I wish I was dead. Come talk to me. My God, bro, this is horrible. Now, shout out to everybody in the main event. I love all the women work. I'm just not feeling this storyline. Where's the creativity? What is going on in Gorilla besides the creative team having a sleepover while we suffer watching 2 hours of Crackdown? Now, the last few seconds of Crackdown was a bit interesting. You got John Cena, Nick Aldis. He tells him, man, I heard from Brock Lesnar, they're out of nowhere. Logan Paul, he knocks out John Cena. We never got to hear what was the message from Brock Lesnar, but I gotta call a spade a spade. That is what I'm talking about that's kind of missing in SmackDown. Like, if we had a little bit more of that, just cliff notes or storylines that's needing the other storylines that we actually care about, that's actually compelling, the show will be so much better. But now it's like everything is horrible to the point it's like cringe. Only because the fans and the comments and stuff, I could bust it up with y'all. This is the only reason I am watching this. Because trust me, if I wasn't on YouTube, I would not be spending $1 of anything in my bank account watching this. If I wasn't on YouTube, I wouldn't have to worry about my girlfriend disappearing with some guy named Tyrone and leaving me in the bed all lonely. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. Let me know what you think about Wrestlepalooza. Cause you gotta be a loser to watch that crap, man. Also, let me know what y'all think about $70,000 for a WrestleMania 42 on location package. Let me know what you think about Crackdown also. This was another horrible episode of Crackdown, man. It's just like, what are we gonna do? How do you put out such a horrible, such a mid-level product, then turn around and expecting the people to drain their bank accounts? And the most confusing thing of it is people out there that's actually draining their bank accounts. They're called bots. C-Jax coined the term, so shout out to C-Jax, but I'm co-signing it. These are human bots that are going out buying these tickets, buying these merchandise, 70,000, 100,000. My God, let me know in the comments what y'all think about this crap, man, and I'm gonna go try to see if I could, I don't know, man, find my girlfriend since I gotta, after I edit this video. So let me know in the comments what y'all think about that, man. This is Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye!